we made the trip to Birmingham to the O2 Institute to go and see the incredible Sleep Token. And again, I think this stands out as a phenomenal gig. After seeing them for the first time at Heavy Music Awards and it being just captivating, which I think is just one of my favourite words to use to describe them anyway, seeing them in their own headline show was otherworldly. Like the emotion in the room was just incredible. You were drawn to watching the stage. The pits were fantastic. The ballads were fantastic. Opening with Atlantic and just having him on the piano, and then closing with just him doing Missing Limbs with a guitar. I think really bookended each end of the gig in a very unique way because you don't always get that.
I think them referring to their shows as rituals is spot on because it felt ritualistic. Like everything from the fact that no music, like you normally go to a gig and they just play like some shit like a playlist over the PA system, whereas it was just like ambient music the whole time after A.A. Williams' set right up to Sleep Token start, and I think that completely set the tone for what was to come, and you just get lost in it, don't you?
It was the set as well, absolutely fantastic, and I think it was perfectly balanced, and the crowd loved it every second of it. You look at In Fall For Me and that "Oh God, I Wish You Were Here," and just how loud everyone got shouting that. It was just such a strong feeling in the room, and it was just a feeling, I think.
Something I noticed watching some of the footage back, I didn't realise at the time, but the start of Atlantic, the whole crowd was just silent. No one was even singing along. Everyone was just mesmerised by Vessel on stage. A silhouette at that point because of the lighting, just playing piano on his own and singing before the rest of the band came out.
The thing is, a friend asked me about them the other day, and he asked me to kind of try and describe the gig. And the only thing I can weirdly compare it to is Slipknot, because the visuals, there's something visually when you see Slipknot which takes you aback and you're captivated and you watch 9 crazy people running around the stage doing all different things and you don't know where to look. And then visually watching Sleep Token, it's like a different thing, but you're still captivating watching, I think, trying to watch all the different band members. I'm trying to watch the guy behind the kit do some phenomenal things. The bassist interacting with the crowd was so much, guitarist just moving all around. Then you had the choir or the 3 backup singers behind as well. And then you're watching Vessel, just kind of the way he moves around the stage. You're drawn to just watching it, and
It's theatrical.
it is. It's a whole different experience, and that's why it's the only thing I can compare them to visually is like that. It's 2 very distinct, different worlds, but they both have something about them that you're drawn to just watching, and it's very powerful.
I think that's something that people don't consider, is because a lot of the all the music videos, a lot of the promotional pictures of them is just Vessel, and a lot of the focus is on Vessel when you think about writing and stuff. So when you see them live, I didn't think that the band members would feel it as much as he did, and I think we saw it at the Heavy Music Awards, and again here, the bassist especially is interacting so much and reacting to Vessel as well. And there was there was one moment where Vessel went over and hugged the guitarist towards the end of the set, and it was it felt like it all meant as much to the whole band as it did to all the fans, and as it does to Vessel.
I think it adds to it as well, the fact that they're all masked. You don't see the facial expression or the emotion there, so their movements are more kind of animated, and you kind of take more from that, I guess.
The other thing is we don't know that much about them still, and although there is that focus on Vessel, he might not be writing every single track solidly. He might just be doing lyrics. You don't know. Obviously it's probably more than that, but they're all probably putting something of themselves into that music, so there is that focus on him, and like you said with the music videos in particular, you see just him as the figure. But I think with that kind of music and the emotion behind it, they're probably all putting a bit of themselves into it, which I think just adds to it even more.
Back to James mentioned the actual set and the set list a minute ago. I didn't even realise that there were some big songs missing, some really popular Sleep Token songs missing. Bloodsport, for example, they didn't play, which I think Alex has only just realised as well.
Yeah, oh my God.
And my point there being, you don't even realise they were missing, because every song and the whole set is just so good that although some of your favourite songs might not have been played, you've still got something else.
And they've only released 2 albums of music. That's incredible, that you can have that position watching a live set and kind of, like you say, forgetting about like these songs not being in there, and you're still watching it and blown away by banger after banger of song, and the way everything flowed from one song to another again, just seamless. It was, I think, one of the best shows we've been to this year.